Welcome everybody back to the channel. I'm your host Chad. Today we're going to be reacting to Mr. Kenny Rogers. As you all know, this was the year of his passing. I've already reacted to one of his songs entitled Lady. This was in the early 80s, I believe. Also been getting requests for the very same song much later on, more recently, that is, with Lionel Richie, them two singing a duet. However, we'll see what happens. I'm afraid it's going to be a little bit more emotional than I can handle, considering that he just passed away and all the emotion that goes along with that. But anyway, this song right here, it's been requested, and so we're going to dive right in without any further hesitation. This song is called Coward of the County.
Everyone considered him the coward of the county. He'd never stood one single time to prove the county wrong. His mama named him Tommy, but folks just called him Yellow. Something always told me they were reading Tommy wrong. He was only 10 years old when his daddy died in prison. I looked after Tommy 'cause he was my brother's son.
Yeah, that would make him an uncle.
I still recall the final words my brother said to Tommy. Son, my life is over, but yours has just begun. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. It won't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man.
Well, that's definitely sound advice. Sound advice from a father. Apparently one who's probably, living by experience, speaking by experience, perhaps maybe got into trouble himself, and has learned the consequences, and now he's trying to pass on those values to his son.
There's someone for everyone, and Tommy's love was Becky. In her arms he didn't have to prove he was a man. One day while he was working, the Gatlin boys came calling. They took turns at Becky, and there was 3 of them.
Wait, hold on. They took turns at Becky? I really hoping this is not what I think it means. Okay, let's just continue.
Tommy opened up the door, saw his Becky crying. The torn dress, the shattered look was more than he could stand.
Oh, hell no!
He reached above the fireplace and took down his daddy's picture. As his tears fell on his daddy's face, he heard these words again. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can.
Okay, folks, I know I said his father had sound advice, but there's some things, there's exceptions to the rule. Some things in life, you just can't let that slide. And this is a perfect example of that moment in time. You know, his father was a good man, no doubt. He had a lot of wisdom and experience and knowledge to impart to his son, but, you know, in this case, there's exceptions, and there is no way in the world. No way. His girl, his woman, his wife. Oh, folks. No. Not gonna let that slide.
It won't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. The Gatlin boys just laughed at him when he walked into the bar room. One of them got up and met him halfway across the floor. When Tommy turned around, they said, "Hey, look, old Yellow's leaving." But you could have heard a pin drop when Tommy stopped and locked the door. 20 years of crawling was bottled up inside him.
I'd say so.
He wasn't holding nothing back. He let them have it all.
Oh, that's what I'm talking
when Tommy
about.
left the bar room, not a Gatlin boy was standing.
There we go. There we
He
go.
said, "This one's for Becky," as he watched the last one fall.
Now that's what I'm talking
"I
about.
promised your dad not to do the things you've done. I'll walk away from trouble when I can. Now please don't think I'm weak. I didn't turn the other cheek. And Papa, I sure hope you understand. Sometimes you gotta fight when you're a man."
Oh, see, there we go.
Everyone considered him the coward of the county.
Not anymore. Well, folks, you know, I think this particular song right here speaks for itself on what a person will do to safeguard, all right, their loved ones, their family, to look out for them. You know, it's just human nature. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get stuck in situations where we have to make the hard choice, a really, really tough choice. You know, when it comes to family, you know, you can scrap around in the backyard and fight amongst yourselves, and you know, things can get really dramatic. A lot of drama going on with family. But still, in the end, if someone from the outside comes in and tries to hurt someone you love, someone tries to take away from you someone you love, or violate them in any way, you're going to do everything you can, okay, to safeguard them from all harm. You know, you can scrap around in the backyard, but in the front yard, when someone comes to your door, they're going to know where you stand with you and your family, and you'll do anything you can. That's what love is all about. You know what I mean? And I think this song, you know, Kenny Rogers is a fantastic storyteller. You'll find a lot of country music today, even country music in the past. They're good at telling stories. You know, they're good at conveying, you know, raw emotion. You know, it just draws you into their story, and you know, you begin kind of like sympathizing with the person or people in the story that is being affected. And you know, Kenny Rogers definitely, this is top notch. You know, because it's a display of human nature. You know, he's caught in a situation where, you know, the last thing you want to do is fight. Okay, it should be last resort. We all should know this. You know, fighting is last resort. But in some cases, in some instances, in order to safeguard your family, in order to look out for them, in order to protect them, sometimes you have to do what you have to do, you know? And it's not that you're a bad person, but you've all heard the line, bad things happen to good people. And this is one of those cases. Well, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. If you have your own take on this, maybe you don't feel that I had the right, take on this song. Maybe you feel that, we should avoid violence in every form, no matter what. Give me your thoughts and opinions on this. But I think for most people, in most cases, at least 75, 85, probably even 90% of the world's population will do what Tommy did. He was always considered the coward, but, it was time that he stood up for his Becky, and he wasn't considered the coward anymore. So this is definitely a great song. You begin to sympathize for the characters, and because you're sympathizing with them, it's just another. It shows you that the artist here, Kenny Rogers, is very good at storytelling. Thanks so much for tuning in, folks. Take care, and just remember one thing: talking is not always teaching, but listening is always learning. Take care.